So to Oriel Park on Friday night, Dundalk versus Bohemians. Chris O'Connor and Barry Murphy have been battling it out for the goalkeeper's position at the Dalymount club. Murphy got the nod on Friday night. Stephen Alkin reports.
Big crowd, big expectations, and Bohemians started like they were on a mission. Mark Quigley on the left. Now you know he has to go inside. Liam Burns and Sean Kelly obliged. A shot saved by Peter Cherry. That's more like the old Quigley, but he knew he should have done better. The game's still in its infancy, but Bohs with the sharper start. Brian Shelley and Gareth McGlynn combined well. An excellent cross, but Jason Byrne couldn't oblige. Dundalk settled into the contest. The former Gypsy Neil Fenn spotted Faz Kuduzovic's run, but smart defending by Jason McGuinness denied the Lilywhites. The Bohs' brains trust under pressure, but happy enough with the team's start so far. And Quigley set up Killian Brennan, who proved he does have a right foot, but Dundalk bodies were in the way. Ian Foster has had a major impact at Oriel, though Bohs were the better side in the first half, but there's no way past Dundalk's organised defence. After the break, Bohemians continued to look for the lead goal. Good play by Glenn Crowland as his driving run created the opening. A better first touch, and it could have been harder for Cherry. Dundalk had their chances too. Ross Gaynor here dispossessing Shelley. The support from Stephen Marr. And it was Neil Fenn forcing Barry Murphy to make the save. From the corner, Liam Burns, another former Gypsy, almost found the top corner. Cue the McGlynn-Byrne combo once more. Again, Bohs couldn't find the crucial first goal. Pat Fenlon has never known a run like this, but he also knew that his team deserved parity in a very close game. Cronin was the next man to go close. Cherry again to the rescue. As the night took over, Dundalk kept looking for a way to continue their great start to this season. The corner in the closing minutes would prove decisive. Tom Miller's header blocked to the line, but Wayne Hatswell was following up to score his first goal for Dundalk. The assistant manager leading by example and harshly yellow-carded for his celebrations in front of the Bohs fans. It's a game of high emotions and you can't expect anything else from an 87th minute winner. Bohs looked for an equaliser, but Cronin's efforts summed up their recent form as the Gypsies slipped to their third defeat in a row. The last time that happened was in November 2006. So Dundalk have beaten Bohs for the first time since the 2002 Cup final.
We did incredibly well to hang on in there in the first half. Bohs football for the first 45 minutes was as good as I've seen this season. But we kept our discipline, we kept our shape, we kept them in front of us. And then second half the game opened up a little bit and allowed us to get on the ball. And we did, and we probed and did much better second half.
You know, you just have to take it on the chin at the moment. It's not going for us, and you know, we just had to try work hard, play our way out of it, and we got some smashing players and great attitudes, and you know, once they keep doing that, it'll come around. And you know, sometimes they've got to look at the manager as well. Maybe it's my fault at the moment, so I've got to take that in the chin as well. You know, you can take all the plaudits when they're going, and it's not going too well. We have to work through it, and that's what we'll do.
3 defeats in a row for Bohemians, Roddy. I mean, Pat Fenlon saying, got to look at the manager.
Yeah,
I mean, you can't blame the manager, surely. In that
well, you can. Of course you can. He's the boss. Looking at the games and the defeats they've had, the 3 defeats. I mean, for a good team, you know, you need different things. We said we spoke about desire. We spoke about, you know, the commitment of players and concentration. It's all combined to make a good team. And the frightening thing for me, they have good players. Pat's just alluded to that. They can work their way through it. But the thing that the telltale factor for me for a team that doesn't concentrate is when the ball goes dead. And the 3 defeats they've had, all one was a penalty, very sloppy, lack of concentration defending from Big Ken O'Man against Galway, and the other 2 were set pieces, a throw in from Shamrock Rovers and a corner kick against Dundalk.
So what is the difference between them now and them over the last 2 seasons?
See, Colin, there's lots of things makes up a team. as I said, concentration, desire, commitment, you know, communication, lots of different things, leadership. It all comes together. And to win a trophy or a league, you must have that all together. At the moment, and that evidence, the concentration for set pieces wasn't there.
Yeah, let's have a look at that goal column there. It came from a corner kick.
Yeah, absolutely. It happened earlier on as well. It's just a free header pretty much. I mean, there are people around him, but he gets up without any challenge on it there. I think it's Miller who wins it. Great header. I think it's a good save by Barry Murphy, and Hatswell just drops to him and he sticks it in the net. Maybe, I mean, last week you saw what Barry Murphy didn't really come and claim across very much. Like, maybe it was a bit much to ask for him to come out and get that, but what they need is big players. Like, they had Jason McGuinness back, and you know, he should be dominating in the air, and people like him.
Paul, Dundalk going great guns. In fact, a few people contacted us during the week and said you don't give Dundalk enough credit on the programme for what they're doing at the moment.
Yeah, I sort of read Ian Foster in the papers saying much the same. And in fairness to him, it's the first third over, and he's done very, very well. He's got a very, very experienced and strong squad into Oriel Park at this stage. And if I was him, I'd just sort of keep it going. They're joint top of the league. Beating Bohs the other night, there was a huge crowd, and it was brilliant. It was brilliant for the game, and especially then when you do get your win in the last few minutes, it sends all those fans home very, very happy. So I think from here out, I think Dundalk are going to be buzzing, and they're going to get big crowds, and they're going to be hard to contain.
Genuine contenders, would you say?
I think so. Well, maybe it's a bit early to say that. I think, you know, squad-wise they're a little bit behind maybe the likes of Bohs and the likes of Rovers. I think one of the reasons why they're doing so well this season is that they've had an unchanged side. I mean, if you look at, I think, the last 7 games, they've had exactly the same starting 11. And when you get that, you know, it's very easy to get a good run of games. I think that might come back to haunt them towards the end of the season. There's a lot of games. I know they're playing again tonight, so, you know, with older players, that does come back to haunt you as the season bears on. But, you know, it's a good start for them, and I think you'll be happy with that, you know.
Okay, well, Dundalk in good form.